We have a risk-based privacy scheme in this country.
The commodity this time is us, it's our lives, it's our data.
Victims are often constrained.
We have to be very careful.
We traditionally have looked to risk, we've looked to harm, and we've built a statutory scheme around it.
In recent years, technology has woven itself into every aspect of our lives, from education to staying connected with others. However, as the use of technology in our society grows, people fail to realize the price they pay when present online. As found in a report by the Government Accountability Office in a 2019 report, 45% of recommendations about protecting privacy and sensitive information, 43% on effective oversight for cyber incidents, 26% on addressing weaknesses in federal response to cyber threats, and 51% on protecting critical infrastructure remain unimplemented. In fact, in March of 2025, it was made known that the issue has still not been addressed and labeled a matter for congressional consideration. The Government Accountability Office has repeatedly flagged major gaps in protecting Americans' digital privacy. Dozens of recommendations on the protection of privacy, cyber oversight, threat response, and critical infrastructure remain unimplemented, leaving us vulnerable. But it wasn't always like this, so how did we get here?
When the United States was founded, it was declared that people are granted unalienable rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It was also determined that the government would exist only to secure these rights and obtain their powers from the consent of the governed or the people. However, in today's world, technological advancements allow for tracking on a scale unimaginable to the Founding Fathers, leaving many loopholes, allowing companies to buy data and also allowing the government to acquire it indirectly and often without our consent.
As we roam the internet, private companies gather vast amounts of our data, from phone numbers, email addresses, names, and anything else that could possibly be acquired about us, which they can share or sell, including to the government.
In terms of how much data third parties, companies collect, the answer is quite a lot. It's become another way or another source of revenue for companies to sort of collect information and then sell it for advertising purposes, different things like that.
The NSA assesses and sometimes reveals personal information in disseminated reports. In 2023, 1,243 out of 4,028 reports containing U.S. person identities openly included them, while 3,099 of those reports masked those identities.
And with the vastness of the internet, this happens on a large scale that is very difficult to control, and without proper protection, contradicts the consent-based system once implemented by the Founding Fathers.
Originally, the government was small and it was poor. Now it's huge and it's rich, and there's been a giant revolution in the technologies of surveillance and intrusion. Right, the cameras are everywhere, public and private. There's routine electronic surveillance. Basically, every email, every phone call, probably most web communications that is recorded. When those things are in the clear, they're immediately fed into giant databases, which are then subject to various pattern recognition and word detection systems.
The Declaration of Independence insists that the government is guided by the consent of the people, but today the vast amount of data collection opposes that, both private companies acting due to a lack of implementation of proper laws and government agencies acting due to a lack of action by the people. Reports from the Department of Justice show that the number of requests for information is significantly higher than those of national security letters, reaching up to 3 times higher. This reveals how significant the amount of information collected by the government is, yet the specifics of this collection remain hidden from the public.
We are seeing a lot more sort of subpoenas and requests for information from companies by the government.
We've thought about consumer privacy more as a consumer protection issue, less as a matter of a constitutional right.
Failure to ensure proper measures are in place to protect digital privacy can lead to large-scale consequences. According to the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration, in a large-scale IRS data breach, thousands of notifications to affected taxpayers were determined to be undeliverable and did not receive notice until 2024. These people included 261 individual taxpayers and over 70,000 business taxpayers in January and 8,157 business taxpayers in May. This further emphasizes the danger of weak, unaddressed security.
These cyber attacks can be carried out by both state and non-state actors with ease, as they are relatively inexpensive to execute. There are certainly effective ways to immediately respond to a cyber attack, yet victims are often constrained due to lack of capabilities, knowledge, or resources.
The Declaration of Independence reminds us that the government exists to protect us, and when it fails, the people have not only the right but the duty to demand change.
My big PSA when it comes to sort of privacy and protecting your data is to just encourage people to be aware.
We cannot know what the next privacy or data security threat will be, but what we do know, unfortunately, is that there will be one. That's why any new privacy law must include a mechanism for updating standards to respond to shifting threats. The best way to do this is to pass a federal law that creates a floor, not a ceiling, for privacy, so that states can continue to pass stronger laws on their own.